Hey everybody, my name is Bobby and I'm an independent transport broker. Now, the reason why I'm making this is because I know a lot of owner operators who have their own 5-ton trucks, their own tractor trailer or tractor, and a lot of these guys are looking for work. And one of the things that I look for when I'm looking for owner operators that are guys who are ready and guys who are willing to work, because the industry as it stands right now value really good drivers. And over time, I'm going to give a lot of drivers and owner operators out there tips of how to make yourself employable and what are some of the things that our companies are looking for. I value drivers always top of the market. So if you're a really good driver, you're efficient, you're in and out, you can never be out of work unless the economy gets really bad and you're not looking for work. There's a lot of things I've known in the years that I've been doing this. I have a lot of guys working for me in companies and a lot of companies I work with. And I'm always taking on guys with their own equipment, guys with their own tractors, guys with their own 5-ton trucks, and basically put them in work. Because what I do is I'm connected to a lot of companies that are always looking for transport services. And what I do is I offer those companies transport service. And on the back end for the drivers, I offer them work and also long-term employment. And also I have guys who are pretty much, in a company now where they have 2 or 3 trucks. And so what I do, I give drivers and owner operators opportunities to really, better themselves and have stable long-term employment, right? So this is just an introductory for all those drivers that are interested. This is just an introductory of what I've over the last few years that I've been in this industry, things that I've known, and I'm going to share with a lot of people who are either you're trying to start your own trucking company, or you have your own trucking company, but you haven't been successful, or you just have one truck and you can't find work. Over the next few days, weeks, I'm going to be giving you tips on how to get your own trucking company off the ground, some of the things that you need to know, some of the things that you must do. And one of the things that I've noticed with guys that I've worked with, a lot of those guys start off working and then halfway through they realize they're broke. And when you're owner operator taking on any kind of job, you have to make sure that you have cushion money. That's so important, because you don't want to take on a job and then you cannot complete or finish the job because you don't have enough money to pay for your fuel or to keep you going. So one of the first advice I can give to owner operators, people who are starting new trucking companies, it's very important and vital to make sure you have enough finances, enough funds, so you can make it to your next or your first payday, right? So that's one of the things that you have to make sure and have to make certain that you know that you have. And also, in common sense, for everybody have a truck, you have to make sure you have good equipment. So it's the onus is on the driver or the owner operator to make sure that you make sure that your vehicle is in tip-top condition. And also presentation. If you come with a truck with a box have a whole lot of graffiti on the box, it's a rust bucket, it doesn't have a good stance, like it's leaning to the left or it's leaning to the right, things that will turn people off. One of the other thing is, some company doesn't mind that you have rental, but some companies do care if you have a rental. So it's better when you have your own equipment, and very good equipment. Keep it in good condition and make sure that it's ready. So when you're ready to go, you have a good equipment ready to go. And secondly, like I said before, make sure you have cushion money to take you through. Make sure your attitude is good, because a lot of companies don't want a driver that have a really terrible attitude, and then that guy they have to put in front of their clients, because if you have a bad attitude, chances are you're going to give their clients a hard time, and the client might not want you back, and that can be problematic. So you have to make sure that your attitude is on point. Obviously, be punctual, also be on time. We can give and take, because we know traffic is getting worse over the time. But one thing is, as an owner operator driver, you have to know your territory, you have to know your city, you have to know your province, your state, wherever you are, you have to know your area. So because that helps a lot in terms of your efficiency, right? So like I said, I'm going to be from time to time giving tips on owner operators how to get started, and it's mainly for truck drivers and people who are trying to get into this industry. Even if you're a cargo van driver, that goes for you as well. All right, so that's all I have to say for today. So stay tuned. My name is Bobby. I'm an owner operator. I'm a transport broker. I'm going to be dropping in from time to time, giving you tips, giving you ideas, and how to get started, and also giving you information if you want to get a hold of me. It's get to the point services at gmail.com. Get number 2 the point services at gmail.com. Send me an email, send me a list, and just let me know if there's anything that you want, questions that you need to be answered. Just send me an email, and then I can respond to that. Okay, so until then, be safe and get started. Have a good one.